coal had their headsets on and their noses buried in laptop computers, a violation of airline policy.
CBS's Bob Orr on the NTSB statement on its interviews with the pilots of that Northwest flight that overflew Minneapolis by 150 miles before a curious flight attendant brought their attention back to their jobs. Even though the flight proceeded and ended safely, experts say they could potentially lose their jobs. The FAA could discipline them as well. President Obama said today he will not rush the solemn decision about military policy in Afghanistan. He said it to naval personnel at the air station in Jacksonville.
You deserve the strategy, the clear mission, and the defined goals, as well as the equipment and support that you need to get the job done.
Earlier today, he held his 6th strategy session at the White House on the subject. The chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee broke with the left of his party today on the subject of reducing U.S. troops in Afghanistan. Not yet, said Senator John Kerry.
Can't draw down large numbers of troops today, as many would like, in order to shift to a narrow counterterrorism mission.
Ceding half of Afghanistan to the Taliban would likely lead to civil war, he said, and the end of hopes there. The Taliban claims to have shot down one of the helicopters that crashed today in Afghanistan. That claim unsubstantiated so far. 14 Americans died in chopper crashes, 11 military personnel, 3 from the DEA. Majority Leader Harry Reid says healthcare legislation headed to the Senate floor will include an option for government-run insurance.
The best way to move forward is through a public option with the opt-out provision for states.
I'm Dan Raviv at the White House, where officials embrace what Senator Reid wants, believing a public option will hold down health costs. But part of the ammunition used by conservatives in Congress is that a public plan would be a giant version of Medicare, and that health system, mainly for the elderly, is already riddled with around $60 billion a year of fraudulent claims.